I'm Renee Taylor.
Hello, I'm Brenda Cooper.
And today's question is, how important is romance in your life? For me, I've been married 50 years, but romance is very important in my life. I told my husband when I met him that I wanted him to be my lover. It was more important than him being my husband. I wanted to have a Jane Austen kind of a love life with him. You know Jane Austen?
Not personally, no.
No, she was born in 1775.
I know.
Are you English?
Last time I checked, I was.
No, you were born in England?
I was born in England.
Okay, well, she is my favorite author.
Okay.
And she wrote about, in that day, it was the way women had a romance, was they had to get a husband that was rich.
I like that.
If they didn't get a rich husband, then it was to the poorhouse with them. They died a terrible death.
Ooh.
And so every woman had to have a romance with a rich man if she was going to get ahead. And my favorite character was Mr. Darcy in Pride and Prejudice. And when he kissed her hand and he said, "My heart and soul is bewitched by you." And I wrote that to my husband. "My heart and soul is bewitched by you." And just the other day he wrote me back, "This is your bewitched heart and soul writing back to you, Mrs. Darcy." That's who I am. So how important is romance to you?
I'm speechless, Renee. How important is it to me? Well, I'm not in a relationship, and I haven't been in a relationship for a very, 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 very long time. And I would actually like to seek advice from you today. I would like to shut up and listen.
Advice?
From you.
Well, do you have one-night stands?
Do I have one-night stands?
It's difficult to have romance if you have one-night stands.
No, darling, I don't. I just told you I haven't been in a relationship forever.
Oh.
No, I don't do one-night stands. I do one-night sit-downs, but I don't do
that's
one-night
good.
stands.
Holding hands when you meet someone you
No,
like?
Renee, I haven't
Do you
been
hold hands?
No, Renee, I haven't been in a relationship in years and years and years since I
Well,
left.
how about a friendship?
I really, you know something that's so strange? It's funny, I want this segment to wrap up really quickly. I haven't been on a date. I haven't had any interaction with men in a very long time. I'm wondering what's wrong. And maybe we can take it to the next segment, because our time is up.
Are you frightened of intimacy?
I think I might be.
Oh.
And I have a story to tell
Okay.
that this segment's going to go over, probably, but I'm going to let it go over anyway, because, you know, the other day I'm part of a professional development group and a transformational group of a whole group of people that work together, and we did a project the other day, and the 40 of us were in the room at the end, and the leader wanted to acknowledge me for something that I did. And I noticed that I couldn't let the acknowledgement in. I kept saying, no, I didn't do that. And she kept telling me what I had done in front of the whole group, and I kept saying, no, I haven't. And then someone from the back said, Brenda, yes, and they said, could you let the acknowledgement in?
Oh.
And something opened up in me, and it took me a few minutes to get myself together, to allow myself to be loved, or rather to allow myself to be acknowledged. And the lesson I took away from that, Renee, which is a huge opening for me, is to let love in.
Absolutely. And maybe today will be your Jane Austen day.
Oh, and I might meet my Mr. Darcy.
You might meet the man who will bewitch your heart and soul.
I
If you're open to it, if you tell the universe, I'm open to it.
Yes, well now, as a result of what happened the other day in front of 40 people, my heart is open and I'm letting love in. So thank you for your advice. I love you. That's it for today.
Please write in if you want to have a romantic adventure with someone, or you're too scared, or you're willing to try it, or you're confused or unsure. Just write us and tell us if that's what you're looking for.
Leave a note below. Until next time.